Well, don't be surprised to see me. Baba Tando is here with sports, but in a few minutes we'll be hearing the GFA officially announce Coach Kwesi Appiah.
Please, we will hear the GFA announce who succeeds.
Well, but according to our very trusted sources,
looks like Kwesi
Appiah is going to be the one.
Okay, so the GFA actually interviewed 3 shortlisted applicants. Kwesi Appiah, one of them, Cameroon's coach Hugo Bruce, and then Frenchman Willie Seigneur. Okay, so I'm sure that with the 10 modalities that they put out there, they themselves are coming up with who they think passed for the job to succeed Avram Grant. But you know what? Let me quickly take you to the GFA premises because Benedict is there. Benedict also is there, and he's bringing us up to speed as to how the announcement is going to go. Hello, Benedict. Good afternoon to you.
Baba, good afternoon. Well, the Football Association have announced Kwesi Appiah as the coach of the Black Stars. They just finished the meeting, the executive committee, as well as the 6-member committee that was stuck to search for a new coach, finished their meeting. And according to FA President Akwasi Appiah and also Vice President Jojo Dabos, as chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee, the job has been given to Kwesi Appiah. What they are going to do in terms of his contractual agreement is that they will sign an initial 2 years with him, which will be renewed based on his performance. And Mr. Nyanti has just told us that they will sit down with him. We'll also look at his backroom staff. They would want to make an input as well as the coach also make recommendations. And he spoke about stories that Ibrahim Tanko Matsuoknedo are likely to be his 2 assistants. He says there is a consideration like that, but they will look at other things as well. So the news is that Kwesi Appiah is our new coach for the next 2 years.
That's great. So Benedict, when should we expect the full technical setup, to be named?
According to Nyanti, that will be done after they meet the coach. Because, they have to meet Kwesi Appiah. Kwesi Appiah currently is not in Ghana, he's in Sudan.
When is he likely to come down? Have you been told?
He would have to come down. So when he comes down, then they will meet him and we'll discuss all those issues, his benchmarks, things, especially his targets, what he's supposed to do going into the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers as well as the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. They will discuss all those issues. So it's at that meeting that they will also will let him know the people that they feel he must work with, or the people that he thinks that will be able to help him succeed as the Ghana coach for a second time.
Thank you very much, Benedict Owusu from the Ghana Football Association's premises. So it's official. Coach
Breaking news
is our new coach for the Black Stars. And you're hearing it here for the very first time.
He gets a second shot.
So he gets a second shot, I said. But you know what? This morning we hit the streets of Accra to find out from people if indeed they endorsed the second coming of Kwesi Appiah. And in fact, what their advice to him would be. So let's hear from, people from the streets of Accra.
I believe he has experience. No one has experience more than him. He's been there, he knows it. Maybe probably it was issues, the GFA issues that got him out. But if he has a clear chance of working, I think he will do better than anybody.
But do you think that situation that warranted his sacking do you think it's gone?
It's not gone. So that if it's fixed, then he's the best candidate.
To me, I think it'll be fine. Since going to a point or taking a foreign coach is some way, why not train our own, and then even if he doesn't succeed, or at the initial stage if he's facing challenges, let's help him out. I'm sure by one or two
challenges the last time. How are we sure that he's going to succeed this time?
Well, he has gone to learn, and even if it's not 100%, I'm sure there's perfection in practice. So as time goes by, he'll be able to make it. That's to me.
Yeah, Kwesi Appiah. As the second last time, he go learn his mistake. So as he's coming back there, by all means, we'll do best. We'll do his best. We know we'll deliver givers. And they say previously when profit or this thing, the trophies or we on the local coaches way they will give us. So this one, I believe, say it will do give us.
For me, I don't believe in local coach. Yeah, because they don't do well when they come. In the olden time, they did well, but for now, you see, the game have changed. So the foreign coach, no more tactics. They can change the game anytime. My local coach, if the players are not doing well. They can't control the players. So I don't believe in local coach. I suggest they should take the foreign coach. But if they take the local coach, fine. If they can do the work. Because for me, I believe they should take the foreign coach. Because that foreign coach can do the work very well. Yeah.
He's the first Ghanaian, to make a record in Black Star because Ghana against Egypt, he was able to score 6-0 against Egypt, which any foreign coach have not done in any of our qualification matches. So I believe he can do it and do it better too. I believe the GFA couldn't give him the space to operate as a coach because recently the new coach that came, that he went away, Avan Grant, he was given the space to choose the players that he wants. But the GFA people have their own way of money buying because how can he give him a contract without him signing before taking him to a tournament? And you can even see some players couldn't even respect some of the decisions that he made on the pitch. So I think if he comes and they give him the ample space to operate as a foreign coach, then I think he can make and do it. He should be himself and act as if, I think when he went outside the country, he was given the space to do, and he was doing better there. So I don't think why he have to allow himself, to be used by the GFA. The same people who took him there may use the same thing to take him out. So he should stand on his toes, set a decision, and Ghanaians will support him if he only let Ghanaians know that this is the difficulty that the GFA is helping him to counter.
Certainly. He led a very nice team. Now, the white people couldn't manage the team well, so Akwasi Appiah should be reappointed. He is up to the task as an African. Now he is doing well in South Sudan. So he's a hot cake now. I second the idea. If Akwasi Appiah is appointed, my advice will be that the players should be dedicated and humble before him. Not only the expatriates should they be humble before them.
I think it's about competence. So if the committee, the GFA, who is in charge of selecting a coach, sees him to be competent enough, then why not?
But the same GFA sacked him the last time.
Yeah, that's in fact, I think that's an indictment on the GFA if they select Akwasi Appiah. And it tells that in the first place, they shouldn't have sacked him, because give and take, if you follow football, then you'd say that when Akwasi Appiah left and what Avram Grant came to do, there hasn't been any difference, you understand? It's not as if Avram Grant won any trophy for us. And for me, sacking Akwasi Appiah in the first place was wrong. And I think he should have been given time to work on the team. And I believe if Akwasi Appiah had stayed, from then till now, there's the probability he's going to win trophy for us, maybe in the next AFCON or some other competition. But him coming back now, if he's given the nod, would mean that he would have to come and do again all the works that he wanted to put into the Black Stars. And for me, that's quite unfortunate. But if Akwasi Appiah is coming back, I support him just as I would support any coach who is competent enough to handle the Black Stars. I think that Akwasi Appiah having the opportunity to have dealt with the GFA before should have the experience of knowing how he's going to deal with them now, in terms of his selections, in terms of the advices he will take from the people from the GFA, in terms of how he's going to deal with them. Now also, I think he should be more aggressive than the reserved kind of person that he's been, because I think one of the things that has not worked in his favor is that people or people in authority, that's the GFA and other people, have taken advantage of his reservedness and then done things that they are not supposed to do. So I think coming back again, it will be to his own advantage and to his own success to be more aggressive and more action. He should take more action and more aggressive. I think that way he's going to succeed.
Support the idea because Akwasi Appiah is an Ghanaian, and we're supposed to take a Ghanaian as a coach so that he can manage the team. We don't have to bring any foreigner to come and coach our team anymore. We have to use our own black people to coach our country. So we are tired of the white men.
So for all those who support this gentleman, we do have a local coach. Managing the Black Stars. That's breaking news.
The second coming of Akwasi Appiah.
I like the way you put it. Thank you, Baba, for the sports update.
Thank you, Bernice.
Yes.